Hey everybody. So I decided to try something a little different today on my channel. It's like up and coming. I still have to get the gist of things as of like my backdrop. Right now it's just my room. But let's get started. So as many of you guys know, I'm married. I've been married to Serge for 4 years. We just had our 4-year wedding anniversary. And for the longest time, like, all I've ever wanted to do is be a mom. You know, even before we got married, I always knew we wanted to have kids, but it was just one of those, like, it's not the right time. You know, I was going to school full time. He was never home. Serge worked in the oil field for the first 3 years of our marriage, you know, and then he came back because it was time for him to go to school and just start his career. For the longest time, I felt like it just wasn't happening. Like, I was like, yeah, let's have a baby, but me and him were never on the same page. It was always like, no, I'm not ready. And then when he was ready, I was like, I don't know, because you get so used to it just being you and him, you know, just both of y'all, and then you start thinking, like, is it time to bring a third person into the mix? For those of you who don't know, I have a cat. She's a brat. She has all our love, all our attention, and my mom's so Mexican, and she's like, that's why you can't get pregnant, because you're so attached to the cat. And I'm just like, okay, mom, okay. And basically, you know, like, all these people are like, oh, you know, you can't get pregnant because you're overweight. I mean, those of you who have never seen me in real life, girl has a little bit of weight on her. But then again, it makes you think, because you see these other girls who are way bigger than me and they have multiple kids and they were bigger before they had kids. So it just kind of makes you think, you know? So when me and Serge first got together, like 2011, the end of 2011, I actually got pregnant. And I didn't know I was pregnant. And in April of 2012, I miscarried. I found out that I was pregnant with twins, boy and a girl. Angel and Neve is what we named them. And that was just really hard. It terrified me forever, because I was like, dude, no, like, God obviously doesn't think I'm ready to be a mom, so why am I gonna try to have a baby again? And then time went by, and in 2014 I got pregnant again, and we had another miscarriage. And that one was at 10 weeks. And then, you know, you just get really terrified of stuff like that, and it just makes you think like you just can't do it. And it's always, I always feel like it's harder on the guy, even though they don't want to admit it, because they don't express their feelings because they're so busy taking care of you. And so fast forward, I graduated with my associates in 2015. I started my bachelor's. I started 2 jobs, and it was just, I was all over the place. So then finally I was talking to one of my girlfriends, Rosie, and she recommended a doctor in San Antonio at Lone Star OBGYN. Her name was Dr. Cerny, and she started on this mission. You know, she met with me. She told me that, you know, there was nothing wrong with my body, you know, that she's always helped women be able to conceive, and that's just, you know, something that she does. So right away, you know, I don't ovulate. That's my thing. I've never had a regular period. So if there's guys watching this video, I'm sorry, but it's gonna talk about a lot of girly shit. And so she put me on a progesterone pill called Provera. She gave me 10 tablets of that, and that was supposed to help me with my period. And right away I started, and holy crap, let me tell you, it was like the worst period I've ever had in my life. I was cramping, I was crying, I was freaking out. I would wake up in the middle of the night, you know, and it was just very uncomfortable. And then finally, you know, I called her to let her know, because I was supposed to call her that I started my period, and I did. And she was like, okay, well, you know, the first day of your period is called cycle day 1. And then after that, you know, you can have sex on cycle day 12 through 20. She said, because that's when you ovulate. So that's where we're at right now. I'm already past my ovulation date. I'm today I would say 6 days late on my period, and my period still hasn't come. I've taken multiple pregnancy tests and it's just so heartbreaking because they keep coming back negative. I've taken digital, I've taken FRER tests, I've taken 88 cent tests from Walmart, which are the little HCG ones that everybody tests on, you know, and it just sucks because they don't have that second line. But I just thought that I'd share with you guys because I'm just like always tired of people asking me like, when are you gonna have kids? And you know what, you don't know what this is like because you don't have kids. And I'm just gonna let you know, like, every single time I hear that, that breaks my heart. So if you're watching this and you're a person who said that to me, please don't say it to me anymore. You know, it's just really heartbreaking because I feel like I shouldn't have to explain myself every single damn time. Oh, we're trying, but it just hasn't happened yet. But I hope that you guys like this video. If you feel like you can connect and relate to me, let me know. Subscribe to my channel, turn on that little bell so that way you get notifications every time I post. Hopefully I get pregnant. If not, we're gonna have to try all over again next month when I go back to see the doctor in January. But to all my friends and family watching, I hope that you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Okay, guys?